Hello, everyone. Welcome to this session. It is an orientation for KVS exam, the Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan exam. They have called for applications and they will be calling for applications very soon. And we hope that a lot of our students and friends will pass this exam. So we have started classes for this. If in case somebody is here who does not know the details of the exam, we thought we will just go live on this first day. The class is starting today. As usual, we are going live on this first day. With me is Mr. Jobin David, who is the other lead faculty who will be dealing with the classes. So Jobin, shall we go into the presentation?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So we have Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan Teacher Recruitment 2025 exam coming up. The applications will be called for soon is what we hear, as
Yes.
you all know. Yeah. The conducting body is Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan and anticipated vacancy, this is not sure, 9,000 plus vacancies will be there. Application date is going to be notified. Mode of exam will be online computer-based test. Selection process will be, you'll have a written exam, an interview, and also document verification. So Jobin, would you like to speak about this?
Yeah, age limit, you have PRT, it is 30 years. That means primary teachers that we have primary teachers. It is 30 years. Primary teachers, actually, the qualification is, we are not looking up to the primary teacher like notification.
Exam, yeah.
Primary teacher exam, like we are not focusing upon. We are giving focus to TGTs and PGTs. Because there will be a lot of vacancies regarding with TGTs and PGT. TGT is the one, those who teach in the classes from 6 to 8 that you call high school teachers or middle school level teachers. Postgraduate teachers, they are the higher secondary level, like they teach from 9, 10, 11, 12, mostly the higher secondary school students. So we focus more on that, ma'am, TGT and PGT now.
You can look up the official website, kvsangathan.nic.in.
Yes.
And when they call for applications, we'll also let you know. We'll post on social media and everybody can take benefit of it because there will be lots of vacancies we hear and it'll be a very good opportunity for everybody who is seriously into career. Okay, so the postgraduate teacher exam requires a master's in concerned subject plus B.Ed or equivalent qualification. And the trained graduate teacher exam needs a bachelor's as well as B.Ed or equivalent qualification plus CTET of the second level.
Yes.
There are 3 levels, right? CTET?
Yeah, 2 levels, ma'am. First is for the primary teacher. The second is for the TGTs. PGT, actually, they don't need CTET. As per the latest notification, they don't need. That was the last notification the KVS had.
And Jobin, I have put some anticipated vacancies here. It will be more than this, of course. But
obviously, ma'am, it will be more than, because it is like 2 years. 2023, they last called. So there will be 2 years accumulative vacancy. So it will be more than this.
I got these numbers from some online sources.
Yeah.
I just put it in case people
obviously
be wondering.
Yeah.
Okay, the exam pattern, Jobin.
So the exam is computer-based test. It's a objective type multiple choice question exam. There will be 180 questions and 180 marks, 1 question, 1 mark. And the duration is 3 hours. The medium of examination, like the same as NET or any other objective exam that you write, English and Hindi is there. Like you can switch on to the, like if you have questions, if you want questions in Hindi and English, like with each question, you can change the option there. And the subject concern, what we are focusing here is English. It will be objective type MCQ type of question. It is a CBT, like computer-based exam.
Yeah. So we are going to prepare you for all this, including Hindi. We have a big team at Vallath with people from all backgrounds. There are, Jobin, for example, has an MEd and a NET. All of us have JRF and other faculty and postgraduate degrees in English. We also have Hindi speakers among us at Vallath. So it will be very easy for us. There are, in fact, more than 1, 2, 3 people are there who are from the north working with us. I mean, Hindi speakers. So it'll be easy for us to give you guidance on all these. These days, Vallath is moving into a lot of teacher training exam preparation courses. We have various PSE exams from all over the state. Coaching is running here. And in Kerala also, we have exams like HSA, High School Teacher Exam. So we have not only once, many times conducted coaching for all this. At Vallath, we have a certain strategy for our courses, which I have not explained here, but in the classes you will see, and I will tell you more about it also. In the beginning of the course, we have three stages in every course. In the beginning of the course, we will give you a thorough background and basics coaching. And in the second level of the course, we will cover the syllabus according to the prescribed syllabus. Why we are not starting with the syllabus right on the first day is because, sometimes syllabus might change, and sometimes without certain background knowledge, people won't be able to do justice to the syllabus. So we believe in thorough teaching. We don't just do shortcuts and superficial teaching. For another reason, after NEP 2020 has come, the standard of exams have changed a lot. Questions were quite simple in many exams earlier, but things have changed. There is a nationwide move towards more analytical questions, more deeper questions, not memory type questions. So memory type questions, if you mug up, it will not do you good in any exam these days, particularly the teacher training exams. So to enhance the quality of teachers, they are making these exams tougher and more challenging, which is good because then you can really improve your standards and you can by merit pass with high ranks, which is good, and we are there to help you. Many people do not understand this because the nation is changing, exams are changing. Many people do not understand this, and they will think that why are you teaching such advanced level questions and all. But believe me, in the exam, when you actually sit in the exam, you will see that exams are not as simple as earlier. So we meticulously research on this. We are in touch with the academy. We follow all these changes, and that is how we have structured our course. Now, moving on, PGT and TGT have 4 parts, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Parts
Yes.
1, 2, 3 are common, and part 4 is the subject concerned, and it is different.
Yeah.
Can you please explain, Jobin?
Yeah. Can I share my PowerPoint?
Then I will do one thing. I will just
Go with
give an
part 4.
overview, and then you can share yours. I will just
Yeah.
finish my PPT then.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Fine. Fine.
Part 1 is general English and general Hindi. Only simple will be questions will be simple actually, but you need to know the language. Only then you will find it simple.
Yeah.
Part 2 will be general awareness and current affairs, reasoning ability, computer literacy, etc. And then part 3 will be perspectives on education and leadership. And part 4 is subject concerned. Now, at this point, Jobin, would you like to share your PPT?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Ma'am, is it visible? So, guys,
Yes,
with the KVS recruitment 2025, we are talking about. As you know, the vacancies are more the anticipated vacancies. It's the when the original notification comes, you will be surprised with the vacancies because there will be more vacancies. And these part A, B, C, D, like when you see general English, I have put the marks in the brackets. It is asked for just 10 marks, but that 10 marks is very important. 80 marks is from the part A, B, C, and then we go with part D that consists of that is of 100 marks. So see here, guys, for general section, you have to attempt questions from general English, general Hindi. So general English that you have reading comprehension, you'll have synonyms and antonyms, error detection, sentence all those the grammatical things, idioms and phrases, all those general English ideas that you should, basics that you should study. As ma'am said, the questions are it will be easy, but you should understand basics, all those general English basics, and also general Hindi. You can see Sandhi, Samas, Ulkar, Sajna, Sarvanam, all Visheshan, all those general grammar Hindi you should study. We'll have classes for that too. And then coming to general Hindi is also for 10 marks. So part 1, general section, in together you will have 20 marks. Okay. So now we have part 2. Part 2 is actually divided into 3 sections again. Part 2. And from that, the first part is very important, that you have general knowledge and current affairs. As you know, for any exam, with general knowledge and current affairs, you have a very, very vast topic. When you study for a state PSC level exam or a national level like SSC exam or something like that, the general knowledge and current affairs thing goes like a vast area. Here also it is same, but here we will focus upon everything. Like as a, like we can't learn everything and go Indian history, we can't learn in this time Indian economy, all those things are there, but an overview of all those things will be given, awards, honors. The thing is that you should extra read for this part 2. For just 10 marks, you're asking if we like whether we want to extra read or something like that. Yes, obviously, because this thing that you study will be useful for other exams, the coming exams. Basically, like if you are going to prepare Navodaya Vidyalaya test or any other PSC exams or any other central government exams, SSC exams, if you are focusing upon, this will be useful. Mark my words. So these things are very important nowadays, general knowledge and current affairs, and don't just expect like direct questions from the KVS part. As ma'am said, they will be asking analytical or statement level questions from these part 2. And we witnessed that same in the Kerala PSC HSA exams that like already over. Some of the exams, the current affairs question was even in a statement level type. So we can expect more analytical level or statement level of questions from the general knowledge and current affairs too. And from the part 2, the next session goes with reasoning ability. Basically they meant it meant to be the mathematical reasoning, but there are more things like the figure classification, similarities and differences, spatial visualization, all those things. Coding and decoding, like by analyzing the previous year questions, we'll be focusing on more on mathematical reasoning. Like when we analyze the previous year, that means in 2023, the exams, more questions from reasoning ability was from the mathematical reasoning part. That means number series, letter series, coding and decoding, symbols, and all those things. So we'll give more emphasis on that, and also with blood relations, all and the non-verbal series, all those things also we'll cover. That is for 5 marks. 5 questions will be there. And then part 2, computer literacy. It is very mandatory that teachers should have computer literacy. So 5 questions from that also will be there. So total 20 marks in part 2. Important terms and basic uses, the shortcuts, how you copy, what is a shortcut, Control C, how do you paste, all those things. When you see the previous year questions, it's such simple questions asked from computer literacy. They have asked the full form of CD-ROM, all those things, HTTPS, same as the net format we can, but not as that hard. But they have asked the conversion of octal numbers, the decimal numbers, all those things also they have asked in computer literacy. So that's very important with part 2, computer literacy. They will be asking 5 questions. So total 20 marks in part 2. And coming to the part 3, this is the bigger part in the general section. And as you are teachers, as you're going to be the central government teachers, you are attempting a teacher exam. So obviously the perspectives on education and leadership is a important topic, and 40 questions will be from that. And inside that perspectives on education leadership, there are again divisions like understanding the learner. Here you want to study about the learner, teacher, understanding the adolescents. You can see the different syllabus here: physical development, cognitive development, socio-emotional. So for that, what you should learn will come in the next one, understanding the teaching learning. So here you give more emphasis on the theories of learning, basically with behaviorism theories, cognitivism theories, constructivism theories that you all studied, what you have studied in the B.Ed part, and the nature of teacher-student relationship, all those general education or the general teaching questions that you have, understanding the classroom environment and different methods of teaching. When you go with teachings and teacher-centered, learner-centered, mixed strategy, all those things are there in the syllabus. And coming to the next one, the curriculum, how ICT integrated learning happens, evaluation, types of evaluation, formative, summative, norm referenced, assessment for learning. All those things comes under the perspective on education and leadership. And then we go with the school organization and leadership. It is also an important part. So out of these 40 marks, the first understanding the learner and understanding the perspective of teaching and learning will have 30 questions, near to 30 questions, 15. And then comes the next part where we have school organization and leadership. You should have an idea of leader, like how you build the team, perspectives on school leadership, how you build a vision on a school, like institution, how you develop on that. So how you develop an annual calendar, timetabling, all those things. So with that you will have, and then coming to the last one, perspectives in education. Obviously, as ma'am told, now NEP 2020 is very much important. Now all the exams, net, now all the state level eligibility tests, and also with the PSC exams, they are focusing on NEP. And also when they say NEP, they will focus upon the previous national education policy, such as 1986 and 1968. I have seen the questions like the last time with the June 2025 net exam. They have asked questions from 1986 national education policy. So when you learn 2020, you should have a comparative study with the previous educational policies too. And with the Child Rights Education Act, schemes of education, all those things are very important in part 3. So part 3, it's a very elaborate syllabus, but that the same things that you studied in B.Ed curriculum, it will be easy and it will be very easy to understand and learn things, but the question approach will be different. As ma'am said, we'll start with the basics and then a thorough teaching with the syllabus, and then only the revision goes. So that's what with the part A, B, and C. Ma'am, thank you.
Okay, I will share my PPT now.
Yeah.
So we were talking about the first 3 parts with Jobin now, and now we will go on to the 4th part. That is the subject concerned. For both exams, reading comprehension will be there. Comprehend, interpret, and analyze unseen texts will be there. There will be questions checking your writing ability, your descriptive writing. There will be questions based on formal letter writing, opinion-based writing, and also grammar and usage. I will read out and tell you some questions to help you understand further. Error correction, gap filling, sentence completion, etc. Multiple choice grammar questions also. TGT exam has literature questions from NCERT textbooks of standard 6 to 8, including grammar. The questions are of this type. You will have to know the stories and poems that are there in the text, and they will ask you simple questions like, what did the rice farmer do with the riches? Only if you know the story, you will be able to answer. But if you know the story, it is a very simple question. So we'll cover the NCERT textbooks in detail, don't worry. Which of the statements is not true? Bipin Babu thought he could not be forgetful as dash A, B, C, D. So who is Bipin Babu? Why is he forgetful like that? We should know. There are many questions from one story itself. Like that, many questions are there. Father punishes Kezia as he is dash. Is he angry, upset, frustrated, or hard-hearted? If you just read the textbook, it should be sufficient. We will cover it with you. Once this thing is announced, the exam is announced, we'll go into it. We don't have to do this at the beginning. We don't do the NCERT textbook at the beginning. Trust us to teach you what is important first, and what should be taught later should be taught later. Okay, don't get worried. Leave it to us. We will cover everything and we'll give you enough practice for everything. Sometimes when people get worried, they get confused whether this is how you should study, etc. Of course, if you look at the results that we have produced, you'll understand that we will do it in the right way. Okay, don't worry. Now, from the TGT previous question paper, I will tell you a little bit about how grammar questions are. Fill in the blank with the proper linking word. I shall not take away this book dash you love me. If, as, unless, but. I shall not take away this book unless you allow me. Like that, very simple. Those who know English language properly will find it very easy. If you do not have a good grasp of grammar, you don't have to worry. We have an excellent teacher, and also we have enough and more practice questions for you. Okay, we will give it to you as the schedule is done. Don't think that we won't give enough practice, we will give lots. We have won the match, dash, we must make merry. We have won the match, so we must make merry. Like that, linking questions. There are also questions like choose the option in which the given sentence has been changed into passive voice. So active, passive. There are also questions on indirect speech. Not even one. There are 3, 4 questions on indirect speech. 5 questions, in fact. Then identify the clause of the underlined expression. Is it a principal clause, noun clause, adjective clause, or adverb clause? Like that, questions are there. That too, 5 questions are there, like of that type. Choose the option in which the following word or phrase have been rearranged to form a meaningful sentence. So syntax questions. So you have questions based on grammar, syntax, tense, preposition, grammar in the sense tense, preposition, conjunctions, adjectives, adverbs, nouns, clauses, all these are there. This is not at all challenging. Now we can do it. It is, of course, not easy, but we can do it. Now, PGT questions. Here also we have questions based on the syllabus. The syllabus questions are there. They have given some topics from literature, like for PGT, we have Shakespeare's works, romantic poets, 19th century literature, 20th century literature. We don't have the present syllabus. We are talking about the previous syllabus, isn't it, Jobin?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, this is a syllabus that for the 2023 exam. Mostly they won't change
23.
that. They will add something to it, I think.
Yeah. So when we come, when we get the new syllabus, we will do it. Don't worry. Then they have given these topics, and we will give you a very good and brief overview. We won't overtax you with all this. We will give you what is sufficient only, but we will give it to you in such a way that even when you write some other exams, you will pass this. Pass that exam with our coaching. Like that only we will teach you. Okay, so don't worry at all. Now, that is section D, literature. Now, a few course highlights. Starting date is August 11th. We are starting with, there are so many general things that you need anyway. We'll start with that. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are the timings, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. to start with. Towards the exam, if necessary, we'll give you more. Don't worry. We have live interactive classes on Zoom. We'll also give you self-paced video so that you can watch it at any time you want. If live is difficult for you, you can still watch the recording. Revision classes, so many revision classes will be there. Topic-wise quizzes, model tests, telegram polls, PDF notes. This is there in all our courses. So those who want a brilliant career can join KVS by preparing for this exam. And those who want to perform brilliantly in the exam, you can join us, like some of our friends here have joined. Right. So that is the end of the live session. Those who are on Zoom, please give it a thought and write this exam. And now I'm ending the live stream in order to interrupt.